Okay, Isaac had 3/5 liters of avocado juice. Okay. He had half more avocado juice than Charles. I'm comparing Isaac and Charles' amount of juice, not comparing the different type of juice, okay? The amount of avocado juice. What was the total volume of avocado juice they had all together? Okay, I want to bring to your attention, when you have this kind of fraction, 3/5 liters, and then half liters, with the measurement, these are liters, right? These are called units of measurements. Means we are trying to measure the volume of avocado juice. It is not a fraction like the previous question on its own. It is not the same as I say this is 3/5 or I just say it is half. Not the same. 3/5 means I can draw my model 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then I can shade 3 parts, 1, 2, 3, like that. Half I can draw like this, I shade 1, right? But 3/5 liters and half liters, I cannot draw model like that because they are representing the number or amount of juice. Okay, because I can say that this is actually, what's wrong guys? This is actually 500 ml when I convert. Okay, and 3/5 liters, I can convert also to ml. Okay, because these are units of measurement. This is volume. So those of you who did this, then you're wrong really. Okay, I'm just telling you by the way it is like that. So now let's try to solve the sum. So Isaac have 3/5 liters and he have more than Charles. Charles. Isaac have more than Charles. Let's say like this. Okay. So how much more does he have? He have half more. This is half liters more. And Isaac have a total of 3/5 liters. So your model should look like that. Understand? Okay. And then you can tell that there is this part here. This is actually also half liters. Okay. So I want to know the total volume of avocado juice they have all together like this. So I know my Isaac's amount of juice. Can I find my Charles' amount of juice first? If you notice, Charles is shorter than Isaac, right? So you take 3/5 shorter minus half. This is Charles. Okay, denominator must be the same. So times 2 times 5 times 5 times 2 equals to 6/10 minus 5/10 equals 1/10. So Charles have 1/10 liters. Now my total is, you just take Isaac plus Charles. Isaac plus Charles equals to, Isaac is 3/5 plus Charles is 1/10. Denominator must be the same, times 2 times 2. 6/10 plus 1/10 equals to 7/10 liters. This is my answer, not 11/10. 7/10 liters. Okay? Okay, Paul baked 54 cheese tarts. This is what he baked. That was 3/7 of the total number of cheese tarts he need to bake in a day. Means one day he have to bake a total number of cheese tarts like that. But he only baked a portion of it. And that portion that he baked is only 3 parts. Remember, when I say parts, it's also 3 units. Okay? Just remember that. How many cheese tarts did Paul have to bake in one day? Means I want to know the whole number of cheese tarts he need to bake. All right. So if you look at the fraction, let's rewrite the fraction out. 3/7. This fraction is in its simplest form, which means it is already in its units version. Okay, so this is 3 units, 7 units. This is my denominator. It tells us the total parts. this is what was the amount of cheese tart that he baked. Paul baked 54 cheese tart. That was 3/7. So this 3 unit is the 54 cheese tart he baked. I use short form, okay? C3 means cheese tart. Okay, I have this information, right? I want to know how many cheese tart he need to bake. So total, I want to know the total in one day. So this is what I want to find actually. Via units, I know is there already. If you cannot use units, if you cannot see how to use units, it's okay. We draw the model, okay? So if you look at the total parts, how many parts must I draw? 7. Yes, so I draw 7 parts first. 7 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Then I know that I have to find the whole thing. So I just put a question mark like that first. Okay. 3 units is what he already baked. 1, 2, 3. This is what he baked. He baked 54 cheese tart. This is baked already. I want to find the total. This is my total. Now we input the units, okay? 54 cheese tart here is actually 3 units. The total I need to find is 7 units. Okay, how do we do this? 3 unit is 54. 1 unit, remember I told you many times, to find 1 unit is always divide. Always, 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 forever, ever divide. So 54 divided by 3. How do we divide? You can do your working, okay? So for problem sums, right hand side is always your working. Then you do your working, 54 divided by 3 like that. Okay, if you divide, you're going to find out it's 18. Do I want 1 unit? I do not want 1 unit. How many units do I want? I want a total of 7 units. 7 units. Now, how do we do this? From 1 to 7. 1 times what? Give you 7. Times 7, right? From 1 unit to any number, remember, this is the second remember you need to know. From 1 unit to any number of unit, you must always times. To find 1 unit is divide. Let me just put this note here. To find 1 unit, you have to divide. From 1 unit to any other units, you need to times. This is a very important note I need to tell you all. Later on, you need to copy, okay? If I times 7, so here is 18 times 7 equals to 126. Answer 126. Answer. Understand? Okay. By the way, if you want to know, there is another method. Okay, I just want to share with you all. So I have 3/7 of the total number of cheese tart. So I know that 3/7 is 54. The fraction method, which I don't prefer. I don't like the fraction because it's quite confusing. I want to know how many he need to bake in one day. Means I want to know the whole. This is means whole. Whole means 7/7. This is what I want to find. Before I can find 7/7, I need to find 1/7. Okay, I need to find 1/7, which is 54 divided by 3. Again, the same step, right? 18. Just look at the numerator. Then 7/7 is, look at the numerator, 18 times 7. But it will be very confusing because you are still holding on to the denominator. This is not recommended, but it is another method that you can know. So I don't recommend this. I prefer the unit method. Okay?